This friendly encounter in Beijing would have been hard to imagine just a few months ago, before Rodrigo Duterte was elected president of the Philippines. Relations between China and its fast-developing island neighbor had turned sour in 2012, after Beijing took control of Scarborough Shoal, a reef in the South China Sea that is also claimed by the Philippines. China claims almost the entire South China Sea, which is also claimed in part by Brunei, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Vietnam.
You should leave here immediately.
With Scarborough Shoal under Chinese control, Philippine fishermen were blocked from using a traditional fishing ground. At one point, then-President Benigno Aquino even likened China's aggressive behavior toward its neighbors to the actions of Nazi Germany. In 2013, his administration filed a case against Beijing's maritime claims at an international tribunal in The Hague. China refused to acknowledge the process. Meanwhile, it started an ambitious island-building program in disputed waters, further alienating the Philippines and other claimant governments.
The new defense cooperation agreement that was signed today.
In 2014, with relations between Manila and Beijing at rock bottom, the Philippines signed an expanded defense pact with the U.S., giving its longtime military ally greater access to bases close to potential flashpoints in the Asia-Pacific region, where China is the main strategic rival of the U.S. When Manila won its arbitration case in July, a thaw on regional tensions seemed unlikely. But by then, the Philippines had just sworn in a new populist president. Rodrigo Duterte turned Philippine foreign policy on its head.
We have long ceased to be a colony of the United States.
He lashed out at the U.S. for criticizing his bloody war on drugs and for its supposed failures as an ally. He also vowed to repair relations with China, de-emphasizing the South China Sea dispute.
Our conflict with China is more of an imaginary thing.
China's President Xi Jinping invited Duterte for a state visit. The two announced commercial agreements designed to boost Philippine development while providing lucrative contracts for Chinese firms.
The only hope of the Philippines economically, I'd be frank with you, is China.
Experts say the China-Philippines rapprochement is a strategic victory for Beijing and a blow to American prestige in Asia. However, the thorny issue of sovereignty in the South China Sea is unresolved.